Okay, here we go. Boy, that music seems loud. To me, maybe it's fine for you. So, hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing good. I'm tired. So we're gonna be playing Blueprints, which is not at all a joke on Blueprints. Um, what is it called when it's a homophone, but it's not like it's almost a slant rhyme, but it's not a rhyme. Prints, prints, prints. Anyway, here's what I know about this game. It's a puzzle game. You've inherited a house. You have to build the house every day to try to gain access to the elusive 46th room. And oh, the sad part is it's the game you were planning on giving me for my birthday. Darn. Yeah, I bought it for myself. I wanted to play it, so. You'll just have to pick something else. Or not. I don't need gifts. I'm an adult. Hey, do me a favor. Tell Rudd that lasagna pasta bake that he made us is freaking delicious. Because it is. It's delicious. Let's see. So yeah, what I know is you had a weird uncle who built a weird house, and you have to rebuild it every day until you get access to the hidden 46th room. I don't know what elder god he made a deal with to make this house function. Not my problem yet. We need to figure out various puzzles, and of course, that means the notebook is here. Everybody's favorite notebook. I don't know if there's a bunch of people watching or not. Because I don't have that turned on for some reason. Where's my tracker? Beep, 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 beep. That's not the tracker I wanted. This tracker. Where is it? Where? Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah. Up top, it's a puzzle game. So there's going to be some amount of time where I spend time quiet, staring at the screen, and scribbling notes in my book. I apologize in advance. I like to solve puzzles. I never claimed to be the smartest man alive, except for all the times where I claimed to be the smartest man alive. The main thing is like, please don't help me unless I specifically ask for help. Figuring it out the hard way is what brings me enjoyment for this. Just having the answers given to me by someone else makes me feel stupid, and I don't like feeling stupid. We good? I bet we are. You've all done this before. Anyway, can the music be any more... Oh, I don't know the timing on this at all. Anyway, so let's take a quick look at the settings. I said take a quick look at the settings. Thank you. Oh, it's trying to grab the controller, and the controller is not working properly. I'm going to be playing this with mouse and keyboard. We're going to put this smack dab in the middle. Controls. Blueprint menu, room directory, stroll, system menu, mouse sensitivity. Field of view seems fine. I don't need to invert any of the looks. Graphics, everybody's favorite, right? We'll leave it here until it makes me mad. Save data. Sure. Little loading icon's not creepy looking or anything. Is it mountains with a holly leaf on it? Oh, is it just going to restart the game now? I guess at some point it should be stated that I will not be streaming as much as I have been in the past. I know I've just got back from a break, but there's a baby in my house now, and so like I might be needed.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
Can you hear this guy?
And hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
$1983 was it? I already forgot. Well, cry baby. Day 1. Okay, well, I was not quite done looking at settings. Thank you. Ooh, accessibility. Color assist mode. Oh. felt like that was kind of a little quiet, so I'm just going to go ahead and move this back up to here. And if it's too loud in the game, let me know. 93. All right. All right. Resume day one. Great. That's a messed up looking mountaintop. There's like a whole area down there. Big fountain. Like, yeah, I know, I'm supposed to go into the house, but why would I do that? Okay, what's down here? Hello? Need a crowbar. I found the hidden 46th room. It's not even in the house. Ooh. Okay, well, why are there things all the way down there? And why are there gas pipes connected to this? I imagine these light up. Hello, birds. Bye, birds. Can we sit on the bench and feed the birds? No. Game sucks. The sketchy line work is fun. Ooh, dark tunnel. You're an agile young lad. Climb over these boxes. Fine. Oh. I've gone from 50 steps to 49 steps. To 48 steps. So that must be Mount Holly. Because the top looks like a holly leaf. Anyway, let's get out of here before this place kills us, eh? Ooh, what's in here? Don't know. Need a screwdriver. Ooh. Whose campground is this? Is this ours? The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your granduncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu. Hit tab. This can be accessed after picking up the blueprint in the entrance hall. Okay, well, I haven't picked up anything in the entrance hall yet. Cool. Okay, so every time that name in the bottom right changes, we've entered a new area and that costs us a step. You shouldn't leave a fire burning even in a circle like that unattended. It could get out of control. Orchard? Okay. Well, there's orchard padlock. 4 digits. Shall we try 1993? No, not it. Okay. I inherited a mansion and I'm sleeping in a tent. Well, apparently I haven't inherited the mansion until I find the 46th room. And until then, I don't get to claim ownership. Who's refilling these bird baths, though? Nope, we're down to 46 because we stepped into the private drive. Okay, so hopefully that's probably like how many rooms I'm allowed to search in a day. It's good to know. 45, yep, because I went through the gate. 44 because I'm in the entrance hall. Entrance hall, rank 1. The Ace of Spades. Queen of Diamonds. Okay, well, the fact that there's not 4 of them makes me go, what's the Ace of Spades? Town and ocean. Ah. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you lose 1 footsteps. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, so exactly what we interpreted. Clock says that it's 9:09. Mr. Sinclair, Uncle Sinclair, someone else, young Uncle Sinclair. Left hand, right hand, huh? That might matter. Although on opposite sides of the door as you look at it. Like, I'm sorry, this logo is kind of creepy and imposing. Anyone else getting that feeling? Because I'm getting that feeling. Open only in the event of my death? Why is it stamped? It was obviously never posted. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations would prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. A 4-cent stamp? The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing Tab. Tab! Entrance Hall. Antechamber. And there's Call It a Day. Okay. So we've got 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hey, 45 rooms. So 46 must be beyond this somehow. Oh! Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the Entrance Hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. Type, permanent, blueprint, rarity, not applicable. This isn't even room 1, this is room 2. 13 through 24, 25 through 36, 37 through 46. Let's get our goal here. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, red rooms. Okay. Well, left or right or straight ahead under the oh so imposing sigil. As we all know, we should go left first, correct? I'm trying to think of, like, how do you snake through here? But, I mean, some of these rooms are going to be dead ends, right? Like, we're not going to be so easy as to walk straight ahead. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a puzzle. But what if we were to go like so? Right, we come out through here. And then we go over and down and up, and then we can just zigzag our way back and forth. Well, until we get up to here. That's still not too bad. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Alright, well, Sarah was wrong, but let's go left. Well, we have to select a room. We can either have a bedroom, which gives us 2 footsteps, a closet, which gives us 2 items, or a hallway, which gives us 3 exits, but nothing else. but it does mean that there's nothing. Let's do a hallway. Okay, it does orient it in the way that I hoped. Rosary. Crowbar. Ooh, there's a card here. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Red card. In hallway. Okay. Well, now okay, so we can find a nook, which apparently will give us a key. We can find a pantry, which will give us 4 coins. We can go into a guest bedroom, which is a dead end. Hello, Mix-a-Lot. Thank you for the follow. 10 extra steps is a lot of steps. And I am in a corner. So yeah, we have to turn around. So we'll actually only get plus 8 steps, but that puts us up over where we started. Let's do the dead end. Guest bedroom. Flan and Dunes. Flandune. I just realized what it is. It's a pun. Dessert, desert. Are the other ones puns? Can I get in the dresser? No. Can I take a pillow? No. Oh, you can actually see out through the window. That's fun. Ooh, there's a gold key here. So what it tells me is what's guaranteed, maybe, but not what everything I'll find. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in this house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly, KL. Darts math puzzle. Have to see what that's about. Basketball. Dog. Sheep? Sheepdog? Okay. Ban that. There we go. All right. Ooh, so now we end up with, no matter which one of these we pick, we can't go left. But left will be where we have an opening. Oh, I see. Hitting tab here shows me how it's going to orient it. Okay. This bedroom, whenever you enter it, gains +2. Oh. Let's go to this den and pick up a jewel? And it gives us more options, right? Oh, look, it's another one of these big gold pawn paperweights. There was one in the bedroom. Huh. So the den clock says that it is 10:10. And then ticking right up as the seconds go by. So that may not be helpful, but maybe it's an hour ahead of the other clock. Oh, 4 stars. Stars, stairs. Star, stairs. Stair, stars. Spiral staircase. I guess it's because it's stairs, star. Oh, hey. This one is got the same clock, but it's not ticking. Why isn't this one moving? Weird. Okay, so the den is stairs, stars. Oh boy. There's a lot of clocks in this room. Oh, just a big ass emerald right there. No big deal. Candlestick knocked over. Books. Ooh, box. Alright, I'm going to take a short break. Try to help the dogs. Back in a few minutes. Okay. Sorry about the long delay there, everyone. But the dogs would not be calm. And then we had a visitor. And then. So, anyway. What were we doing? Alright, resuming day 1. Okay, so there's a chest box in here? The trunk is locked. Do we want to open this up? Maybe? Sure, what else are we doing? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, clock's ticking away. What's through here? A parlor, a nook, and a spare room. A puzzle piece? Well, we don't have a puzzle piece yet. So I guess let's go into the parlor. Oh, the curtains are drawn and have the same patterning as a bunch of the wallpaper. Interesting. Hello, Uncle. A component of the parlor game, a rather curious wind-up key. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we had spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. And I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you would need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. Oh, okay. One box speaks true. One box false. One prize. Okay. Well, I think we know what we're doing in here. Tier and tie? Oh. Is the card thing in the entrance hall, the Ace of Spades and the Queen of Diamonds, is it Ace card and Face card, perhaps? One letter off. I'm going to need to look at that hallway one again, because Rosary and Crowbar are not following the same rules here. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The gems are in the black box. One is telling the truth, one is lying. Huh. At least one box which displays only true, and at least... Okay. So the third box can either tell the truth or can lie. All right. Let's look at this again. The gems are in this box. That could be true. The gems are not in this box. That could also be true. The gems are not in the white box. Okay, so that would make all three of these true, so that can't be right. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Like, these could both be false, which would mean that this one's true. Or no. Gems are in this box. That could be true. And not contradicted by that. Or that. But like that's the thing, is that would make all three of these true. So this one has to be false. So the gems are not in this box. That one could be true. I think it's in the blue box. Smartest man alive. Anything else hiding in the corners in here? Okay, so you can go to the nook or the pantry. We don't have any coins yet, but we're also out of keys. Let's go to the nook. Crow. Row. boat. There's a jukebox in here. Ooh, what's this? Noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scratch of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Why is that one not capitalized? Everything else is fully capitalized. Why is beside? Oh, there's a rook in here. I don't think I've seen a rook yet. I've seen a lot of pawns. Oh, is that another thing I'm going to need to keep track of? Damn it. I don't even know if that's important. Coat rack? No. Okay, so now this one. Ooh. This one's going to be a dead end. But hey, we can have a closet where we get 2 items, or we can have a nursery where whenever we draft a bedroom, we'll gain 5 more steps, which seems pretty great. And it requires gems, so now we know what gems are for. That's a hint. Plain plan. Hmm. Pawn. A key? Ooh. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Why is that in a different font? Ah. Red means true. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Does red mean true? Alright. Well, now we have to backtrack a little bit to get to a room. We have to backtrack to the den so that we can find another doorway. Or do we want to go all the way back to the entrance hall and try to figure out the pictures in the hallway? Can I see the picture from here? Oh, pray and pry. Pry bar. Didn't even have to go in there. Cool. What are our options this way? I'm not a fan of these options. I guess if I do the pantry, then... Are we guaranteed to see the same rooms if we leave and go to the entrance hall? Oh, but I can't quit now that I've chosen the door. Okay, so no. Corridor is always left unlocked. The courtyard gives us another door. The corridor gives us another door and blocks off the entrance hall. Maybe that's fine? Sure, let's do the courtyard. Shovel? The old weathered shovel. Looks like it'd be useful for digging. Like here? I found a coin. Okay. Wait, the bedrooms and the hallways aren't the rooms in the house? Oh no. Alright, I use my shovel to dig up a coin. Oh good, I get to keep the shovel. A few old coins. Nice, nice. Alright, new door. Okay, well, two of these are dead ends, and the chapel is I lose a coin whenever I go in. Why wouldn't this rotate such that the bad wall goes to there? That's annoying. It would deny me a door. Huh. I suppose I could go into one of these and then just turn around and come back out? Sure, let's go to the chapel, I guess. Very cool stained glass. Not at all creepy. Surely not a hint. Oh, look, that door's been bricked over. A bishop, you say, in the chapel. Oh, well, I mean, if you... hmm? Okay. So farmer, chef, farmer. I mean, maybe that first one's supposed to be gardener, or this one's supposed. No, this one more likely to be gardener. Right. 3, 4 is a chimney sweep. Five is the maid. 6 is the hunter or horse rider. And 7 is the queen. I guess I should also put down what order they go around the room in, right? It's 5, 2, 3, 6, 4, 1, 7. Oh, great. There's different statues as well. So we've got a priest, king, different kinds of priests. Okay. Well, okay. Let's do this door. Ooh, options. I think we're going to take the passageway because it gets us options. Requires 2 gems. Sure, fair. There's like just nothing in here. Okay, so we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna hope that we can just go straight down and then over and straight back up. Yep, spare room, straight down. Packing tape. Started painting it blue. There's nothing else in here? Awkward. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Food for sale. I suppose either way, these are all effectively dead ends. So, sure, let's buy food. Whatever that means. Pine and pin. Dog food. The kitchen menu. A banana gets you plus 3 steps and costs 2 coins. A club sandwich gets you plus 15 and costs 8. I don't have 8. Oh. Bacon and eggs adds the morning room to today's draft pool. Well, I don't have $8. And I can also get the lemon glazed salmon. Oh, this sounds delicious. Which gives plus 20, potentially plus 30 if you also have an aquarium, but you have to find the dining room. I haven't found the dining room yet. I mean, sure, let's get a banana. Looks like we can come back and buy more if we really need to. So we need to go up to the passageway and then go right. Security? Yeah. View an inventory of all items currently in the house. Yeah, let's go to security. It's not creepy at all. Apparently we get a cutscene. Oh, I haven't been in most of these rooms. All the paired images been color-coded blue and red? No. I don't think so. But that's an interesting thing to think of. Blue memos equal true. Red memos equal lies, unless written by hand. Pine and pinhead colored magnets. Right, they did. I should check. So... red, handwritten. equals true. I'm pretty sure that that card I saw in the hallway that said the doors in the West Ring are more likely to be locked was on a red card and it was typewritten. Unless written by hand. Now, I've been in that room. I've been in that room. Obviously, I am still in this room. I've been in that hallway. A cam, B cam. Oh. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. Oh. Okay, I've collected everything so far. Good. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be opened with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings? Oh, well, we should set this to unlocked. We should also set the security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. If you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with the low setting, or 5 or 6 in the high setting. Low. Confirm setting. Back. Log into network. Terminal password. I don't know the terminal password. Peak and peas. Peak pea. And yeah, this one, I guess those look green to me and that one looks red. The antechamber has been locked, and access levers are required to gain entry, because that's a lie. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in higher ranks in the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to the house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password starts with an S? Huh. Interesting. Ooh. Well, the dark room will allow me to go through. Which I need to do if I want to get into that corner. Don't know what it is. We're just going to select the left. Oh, it was the pantry. Damn. Ooh, apple. Tea. Okay. Stag and tag. These don't have a color, so I don't think the colors mean anything. Coffee grinder? Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. You didn't know I was streaming, but I texted you. Didn't I text? I probably didn't text. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Well, we just got the change. And we picked up an apple. No, I didn't send a text. I'm sorry. I'm the villain here. Well, it's going okay. We're exploring the house. We've explored the first 3 rows of rooms, on our first day. We found a shovel. It's useful for digging. We're keeping, of course, some notes in our notebook. Well, our kooky uncle left us a mansion up in the mountains. The Mount Holly Estate. And we have to find the hidden 46th room. You'll note there are only 45 rooms on this map. I imagine it means that we have to get to the antechamber and go north one more space. But we're not allowed to stay overnight. Every day the rooms are randomized. So we're trying to get some stuff. Why was Bridget's name all in lowercase on that letter? Well, anyway. Ooh. Well, go to the bedroom, gain 2 steps, and then hopefully be allowed to keep moving. We seem to be running out of rooms. Yeah, exactly. No one's turning down free house in this market. Well, a greater chance of finding green rooms if we go this way. But then we'll have to continue north. Bedroom lets us double back and start going this way. But you know what? That's probably fine because we can always double back and come up through the passageway. The furnace is just a dead end. So we're not taking that one. Oh, I don't have enough gems for the veranda. Oh. Well. Pisser. Bedroom. Ha 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 ha. Sand and there is a hat. Oh, there's also a pawn. I don't know if the pawns mean anything yet. Oh. Greetings from Reddington. And there's a trunk. We have a key. Ooh, gems. I'm still not sure what necessarily has meaning at this point. It's like being allowed to look at things, you know, suggests it's important. What a weird table. Oh, this sucks. We just got dead-ended. Because the office is going to go in this way. Ah, boo. Okay, once we've drawn it, we have to do one, and it doesn't matter because we can't do anything with these. Because we're going to have to end the day. Because we don't have any more doorways to explore further into the house after this. Because this one only has the entry. All these two only have one door that we come in from. And then this one has two doors, but it lines up with the passageway instead of going the other direction. So we're stuck. We can't re-examine. Well, we will re-examine some rooms for more clues before we call it a day. But, like, this is the last room we get to explore. So let's go into the office because it's likely to have other clues. Left. Fire. Fur. Oh, is that... That's a queen, right? Yeah. I can't go enter a new room from the Orange Cross because literally this all opens up into it. See? That's the room we're looking into. The passageway. C'est la vie. Like, just not knowing what's actually important. Alright, we have a computer. We have an upgrade disk. Floor plan upgrade disk. Oh. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Hearings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I would suspect either would be suitable. March of the Count. Damn. I don't know what the safe code is, though. Ooh, run payroll. Damn. I can upgrade a room. Oh, so I get a choice. Wow, 10 coins? Ten coins seems pretty wild. But the gems are what allows me to get the better rooms. And the keys are what allow me to unlock doors. I haven't run into any locked doors yet. Just chests. I mean, I've seen a couple shops. Let's do the coins. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Oh. Greenhouse lever broken. I want to know what the difference is for lowercase to uppercase. Because that's not the first time we've seen that. Why are these flickering on the side? Does it mean anything? I don't know. Alright, we've got so many steps. Let's wander around and see if there's anything else that we can see. Oh. Gold pawn. Oh, I had another thought of the password. Damn. Oh, worth a try. Oh wait, security will tell me where the coins are, right? There are 24 coins in the house? Oh god, where are they then? Well, there was 3. Three more. Um, but I don't have... I have no way to use it, is the problem. Like, I got all this money, but it doesn't do me any good. Yeah, the pin is red and the pine is blue. I'm gonna go in this room again. For all the good it did me. Yeah, so this was a lie. Because it's a red memo, but it's not handwritten. Look at all this money just laying around, and I'm not going to be able to spend any of it. Alright, so this bedroom had a gold pawn. Oh, there were 4 coins on the desk in the office? Yeah, I will probably see that again, because there's no reason to not go back. I have all the steps in the world, after all. The den has a gold pawn. This one has a black pawn. The parlor. I don't know that the books are going to be relevant in that case, but yeah, fair enough. But not all of them are on something. Like, that's the thing, is like, okay, there were the magnets that were colored in the kitchen, but like none of the other ones of these have been colored. But like this one, why is beside lowercase? So the nook has a white rook. Nursery. But the nursery rhyme book told us that red was the only true color. But I suppose we know that's not true. Five, 2, 3, 5. Not that simple. 6, 2, 3, 5. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Awkward. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Anything else you guys think we should try to take a look at? Okay, the clocks are the same. Huh. Well, I'm not sure what else to do. Just climb the fence. Ooh, make a wish. How many of those can we do? I've got 28 coins. Alright, well, I guess we're calling it a night because I don't know what else to do. There's nowhere else for us to explore. There's nothing else for us to do with the money. So let's call it a day. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Apparently, this is a cozy cottage. It's got a bedroom, a guest bedroom, a nursery, a chapel, a security room. It's not a cottage. All right. I need to take a break and take the dogs outside. But maybe we'll try to run through another day here real quick. So back in a few minutes. Okay. Everybody's favorite. Of course, everything will be totally normal on day 2. Why wouldn't it be totally normal? Why are you making this weird? Birds. Birds aren't real. I don't have any coins yet, so I can't go make a wish. Okay. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Okay, the artwork in the rooms doesn't change apparently, so that's good. Alright, well, let's see what we're gonna see through our first door. Wow. This sucks. A breaker box, you say? Let's do the spare room. Just go straight through. Nothing in here. The bedroom. Wait. The images are different this time. Oh no. Are the images based on the location? They are. Piss. Time to draw a map. Oh no. I'm in trouble. There's no trunk this time. Greetings from Reddington. Still a gold pawn. Huh. Let's go into the pantry. Plain plan E. I am going to have to do an entire map of the images so that I can figure out what this is trying to tell me across this grid. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm sure it's important. Now to review what I learned yesterday. Oh yeah, that's absolutely what's happening there, and it's spelling out words and. Ah! Oh, it's backwards to you guys. Sorry. Um, yeah. Well, I guess it's another thing to figure out. Banan. Apples are worth 2, bananas are worth 3, apparently, so I'm going to guess oranges are worth 4. We got $4. Alright. What's. Wow. I don't think that the. Yeah, plain plan equals E. So what I have for the bottom row is it spells safes. And then I have EI blank blank blank. Then I have CR blank blank K. And then the next row up I have 3 blanks ES. I think they're duplicated letters. Okay, the order in the chapel remained the same. Can't go that way. Can go this way. I'll just fix that. Thanks. Ugh. This sucks. Because then I would have to come all the way around to get to that corner. I guess either way I have to do that. Let's go to the... Oh, I don't have a gem. Well, I haven't been in the bathroom, and I haven't been in the closet. What do we want to see? This comes with 2 items. What does that mean? Oh, a key card. And a die? Oh, I can roll new floor plans. Oh. Tier and tie. Which, yep, that still matches what I had. Okay. Lose another coin. Now I never have to go through the chapel again. But I... Oh, cool. But every time I come in here, I gain back 2 steps. So I almost lost nothing for that. Let's keep going straight across. I still don't have any gems, so I can't do that one. Let's save the corridor for later, because it's supposed to be more locked doors the further north we go. And if we just take the hallway, we get both the other sides that we need from here. All right. Ooh, commissary. Oh, I still don't have any gems. So if I go to the storeroom, I can get gems. Let's do that. Get a gem, at least. Stag and tag. Oh my gosh, look at all this money. Rolling in it. And a key. And a gem. Is a bluebird. In swim suit. Storeroom is pawn. Okay, so I just kind of want to write down some of these rooms because I feel like, well, I'll do that later. Okay. Okay. So let's go north of here. Security. Yeah. Let's use our gem. Get security. All right. Bath and bat. So H. One apple. All right, we're not missing anything yet. Set security level. Set it to low. Confirm. Change offline mode. To unlock. Confirmed. Back. There. That should help. Left is a letter we don't have yet. I kind of want to redraw. Because it's just all... Oh, the dark room just lets us see a thing. But if we redraw, maybe we can get... The nook at least gets us another door. Yeah. Oh, there's a chest. bride, bridge, so G, bridge bride. So something crack 8 safes would be my guess. Like whatever it is, crack 8 safes. I'll take that key. Yeah, open up this trunk. Passageway gets us the most options. But maybe we do corridor. Yeah, let's save our gems. Fishing pole. Road. Road and rod. Which gives us our A. Anything that I can pick up in here? Oh, let's take the drawing room, eh? Oh no. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Yep. Oh. Okay. Stage and sage. Door is locked. Passageway is just the right call here, I think, because it gives me the most options. I guess let's go into the parlor. Clock and lock, which gives us our C. Ooh, apple. Take the wind-up key. Okay. There are 4 boxes in this room. Well, that's a lie. There's only 1 box in this room. That is also a lie. The gems are in the true box. Well, this is the only one that isn't lying to me, per se, because those two are both lying. Perfect. This gets me both the doors I want. Which has the peak and the P. Ooh, a boudoir, you say? Although the den gets us another gem? Let's go to the boudoir. You don't sleep in the house. You're not allowed to sleep in the house until you find the 46th room. It's one of the requirements. We sleep in a tent. There's a safe over there. Shoes. Cart and car. To give us our T for 8. Woohoo. It's a Christmas tree. And the safe is over here. The safe was a Christmas present. I wonder if that's our clue. Smartest man alive. All right. Unless that was a mistake and we shouldn't have done it. 4. Red letter number 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Ooh boy. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. So Dad's name's Daniel. Mom was Marion. And Mom sounds like she was a revolutionary. All right. North. I have $16. Let's go shopping. Dirigiblocks? No, you can't. Cigarettes? Vending machine? Really? Annual Maids Day sale. 2 days only. All items up to 50% off day 20 and 21. Well, it's not those days. What can I buy? We can buy a salt shaker. What's a salt shaker good for? A compass. A shovel. We know what a shovel's good for. A sledgehammer. I don't know what these things are good for. What's a salt shaker good for, Precious? Without? Oh, look, more hints. The commissary will not be closed, though, because the red notes are a lie. Alright, look. We know what some of this stuff's good for. So let's just, screw it. We've got $16. So we can buy 2 things. Let's buy... I am curious. What's a salt shaker good for? Ooh, whenever you eat food, you gain an extra footstep. Okay. Okay. Compass or sledgehammer? I'm trying to think of what a sledgehammer would be good for in this game. Maybe the compass lets me orient the rooms how I want? The sledgehammer might be like reset a room, like smash it and replace it. maybe it's for breaking down specific doors. Okay, the sledgehammer was worth it because it's for shattering padlocks on locked trunks. So it just means that we don't need to use keys on those anymore. That seems worthwhile. Well, if we get more money, we gotta come back. This also sucks. Just get plus 10 steps from the guest bedroom. And then double back. Well, let's see what the billiard room's about. Alright, there's like a darts math puzzle. Chart and cart, so H. Which room is this? Plus, minus, times, divide. Plus, minus, times, divide. Oh, click on the numbers. 18. Plus 8 and 4. No, it has to be minus. So minus 12 is 6. No, that wasn't right. So 18. Oh, is this just 12? One. $11. 8 times 2 is 16. Ooh, free keys! Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Like, that's pretty cool. I don't want to do the walk-in closet because it makes it a dead end. Do we want to do the dining room? Gives us more footsteps. Oh, we have to reach rank 8 before it'll give us a thing. I guess let's do the conference room then? Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. I think that'll be useful. Maybe. Ooh, keycard door, it looks like. Oh, a bunch of pads. And a letter. Tiger and Tear. It's another GH. Safe code 9083, but that's a lie, right? It said red memos are a lie unless they have handwriting on them. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay, well. Whoa, okay. Rumpus room just goes straight through. This is absolutely a trap. Yeah, I might go back for the compass. So what is... Like, it's a plane. Oh, a planet. Which means that this is another T. Oh, there's a bishop in this room. Oops.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
Kitty.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Not creepy at all. Yeah, that's a totally normal thing to just have in your rumpus room, everybody. Didn't you know? Oh, it's not a talking fish? Door is locked. Yeah, use a key. I guess let's do the den. Paint and pint. Just gonna grab this sapphire here. And the hats might be significant. I have no idea what isn't really significant at this point. Like, I figured out that the images are significant for something. Door is locked. Okay, is the other door locked? Of course. Alright. Do we want to backtrack now? We probably should. If we're going to. We're going to lose so many steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to go that way. I suppose there's no helping it. Yeah, give me that there compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay, that's not nothing. kind of want to keep going is the problem. But also, I need more keys. I have money. Let's redraw. We're allowed to redraw on this one, so... Gymnasium. The bunk room. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Okay, well, we're going to the gymnasium where we're going to lose a bunch of steps. Why? Just don't play basketball. Coat and cot. Courtyard gives me options. It doesn't block anything off. Is there a shovel in the courtyard this time? Yes. So I didn't have to buy a shovel. Dig. I found a key. Yay, keys. I found an old tin can. Not worth picking up. Alright, well, I guess. Let's go to this bathroom finally. Alright, crow and row. We already have. Of course it's locked. Ooh, food for sale. Yeah. Tube and tub. I have a feeling that row is also going to be 8. You're impressed with me figuring out the pictures? Well, like the key with the pictures is that it's 2 images. You use a word that they both use, only they have 1 letter missing from one of them. It wasn't that hard to figure out, thankfully, once I saw a handful of them. Porterhouse steak only in the dining room. I have $4, which means I cannot get tomato soup. I cannot get a club sandwich, but I can get a banana. +1 because I have salt. Who doesn't want to eat a salty banana? Great hall. 7 locked doors. What? Oh, but I don't have any gems, so that's the only one I can do. Well, piss. So those must open up into closets? I don't have enough keys. This one's the only one that opens to a door. What? No. No. Oh, that's rude. I don't have any more keys. I don't think I can open up any more doors. Because these are both locked. I bought that sledgehammer so I could crack open chests, and there have been no chests. Well, pissaroony. That sucks. So you're taking your chances on which one of these doors is going to open it. I just assumed that it was going to line up and that it's like these two would be closets with bonus stuff in them. But no. No, I just had it all wrong. Damn. I can't even get out. Alright, I guess we're calling it a day. Huh. It's a prosaic villa. Alright. Well, it is 11:30. I gotta call it a night. Did stream for 3 hours. But now, like, what I want to do, I'm gonna quit here as soon as it loads. Basically. Day 3. Oh, but we got to keep that letter we found. Interesting. What I want to do is... I did scribble a note on that safe code. I put it down as safe code red 9083. I don't think it's going to work. But I'll take it at some point and try it. Anyway, I have notes that I wrote on each of the rooms that I just want to clarify a little bit. And so I'm probably going to write up some pages in my journal here to match these to be like, okay, room 1, don't know what it is, but room 2 is the entrance hall, nothing fancy, it's just a room. The spare room, nothing fancy, just a room. And like what way the rooms orient, it's like this one's a straight through, this one's a turn, so that if there's later the option for messing with some stuff, I can try to be like, oh no, I want to connect this to that because it makes the most sense for options later. Because yeah, we've got some stuff for sure. We found almost all of the bedrooms. Okay, we found half the bedrooms and over half the hallways. So the red rooms are just bad. The red rooms are negative. The lavatory is just empty. There's nothing in it. Yeah, I put down for the office safe. Yeah, red rooms equal bad. Red rums equal bad. But we had, let's see. That's what we figured out so far from the pictures. It's something 8 gates? Crates? No, there's not an R. I don't know. Anyway. Dates? Watch 8 dates would fit, but I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what any of it means. As it is, I'm going to call it a night. I don't know what the streaming schedule is actually going to look like. Please ignore what we normally did because it's kind of up in the air. If I will or will not have free time on an evening. But I'll send out messages and I will remember to text specifically that I'm going live for you. Sorry. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Sleep well. See y'all when we see y'all. Bye.